I'm Sara Lumbreras, and I work for the Jesuit University in Madrid, Universidad Pontificia Comillas. And I am the director of a Center for Science, Technology and Religion, and I'm also the deputy director of our research institute, the Technological Research Institute, which has around 200 members. I have always been very interested in the technical implications of technology. Part of that is the reason why I'm directing the Center for Science, Technology and Religion back in Madrid. To me, it's very evident that we need to make an effort right now to direct the technology that is emerging at this moment. I believe that theologically inspired ethics is the way to go, because with the secular ideas, there's only so far that we can get, and right now with such a powerful technology, the basis for understanding what is the developments that humanize them or that dehumanize us have to do with understanding what it means to be human, and we can only do that from a transcendent perspective, which is the one that theology can give us. So I was very interested in participating in this workshop. I think that theology gives us the fundament to start thinking about the problems and the decisions that we need to make, which is basically how do we define what it means to be human. Theological anthropology leads us with a lot of interesting ideas. So, for instance, in the Middle Ages, being able to reason was the main attribute of human beings, but we have been abandoning that idea from theological anthropology in the past couple of centuries in favor of other understandings of what it means to be human. So, for instance, we would focus on interiority. So, being human means that there is some consciousness, we have desires, intentions, we are free and have responsibility. We are also relational, so we are only human as long as we relate to others, and we also relate with the transcendent. All those characteristics are what can guide us in order to be able to evaluate new technology. So is this new technology helping us in our interiority, making our relationships stronger, and making this understanding of the transcendence better, or on the other way, on the contrary, is making them weaker and is diminishing our dignity. So I believe that theology can actually be the guide for a good ethics of technology. I think the workshop has been a super interesting experience. This is such an interdisciplinary group, and actually from my work with OCTAI, I already have a couple of collaborations that have started with other people doing research in these fields. So I'm really grateful for this opportunity. I think an oath brings attention and is able to focus on what we believe is really important. So having an oath would be a really interesting way to gather different people to really pay attention to what are the positive potentials and the dangers of AI. So one takeaway from this workshop is the realization that there are so many people working on this so important topic of the ethics of AI. To me, it's impossible not to feel optimistic that humanity is now rising to the challenge and we will do good.